What is up, y'all? It is your girl Brand New, and I'm back in the building for a recap of Basketball Wives. This is season 6, episode 9. Let's get off into it. First, we got Tami, Reggie, and Jazz. They're going to be looking at surrogates today for somebody to carry Tami's baby. They was all fucked up. One of them came in there high. Another one came in there pretty much talking about, oh, well, I do drugs, just not none of the hard ones. It's like, what the fuck? Why would you say some shit like that if you know you in a position of trying to carry somebody's baby? So, dumb bitch said that. I think it was one normal one, but Tami felt the girl was too young. And just a lot of just crazy motherfuckers. It was another one. I forgot what the issue for her was, but I know that now Tami is feeling kind of skeptical. Her, Reggie, and Jazz. Jazz's whole thing has always been, you know what? I watch a lot of Lifetime movies, and I'm so used to the damn surrogate person turning out crazy and wanting to keep the baby. And I'm with Jazz all the way, because I watch Lifetime too, and them bitches be crazy. They even had a movie like this. I think it was with Regina Hall. Was that Morris Chestnut? I'm thinking where they had this same situation going on where the motherfucker was crazy. And I know it's movies and it's entertainment, but movies often reflect real life. So you be careful, Tami. Okay, so next we have Evelyn and Saniyah. They're meeting up. So basically the whole thing with them is, I'm going to keep it brief with them. Saniyah apologizes to Evelyn. They're at the nail shop getting their nails done, and she apologizes, you know, for how she treated Christen. And, you know, Evelyn also brought up to her that she's in the middle of the beef with Asia and Christen. She felt Saniyah was in the middle of that. Evelyn didn't like that. And Saniyah really stepped up to the plate and was the bigger person and apologized. She should be the bigger person because shit, she was all the way fucking wrong for how she was talking to Christen. But I just appreciate her owning up to it. But we'll see later, you know, if she really means what she says. Because, you know, these bitches on these Basketball Wives, they are always apologizing and never really meaning the shit. So anyways, next we got Tami and her adopted niece Hazel. This girl is like a dancer and an actress. She's been on Empire. Her man, he plays ball overseas. And, you know, basically, I guess she go be joining the Basketball Wives, honey. And she's like Tami's little niece. They're really cool. She also knows Jackie, and Shawnee outside of Tami. So she's already familiar with a few of the other girls, which is cool. She seems cool. I don't have anything that's weird really to report on her, because you know when you first meet some of these motherfuckers, they come off as very strange. The only thing she was just saying is her and her child's father, they're not together, but they may be together. He's so far away, so I guess they having some long distance issues. But other than that, I didn't really pick up no weird vibe from her. Next, we got fucking Brandy and Malaysia. I cannot fucking stand Brandy's ass. Malaysia, get Bambi. Get a new friend. I'm pretty sure you don't want to be on the show with a whole bunch of bitches you don't like. And that's fine, Malaysia. I'm actually okay with that. But she just needs to be somebody other than Brandy. We're over her. No, I saw yesterday motherfuckers was saying bring Drea back. No, we don't need boring ass Drea back. Drea was boring. I don't know what show y'all was on. Drea is a beautiful girl, and you know her little swimsuit line and took off. I'm proud of Drea. I don't want her coming back to this. We need new blood, and we need Malaysia to have a friend so she won't feel so left out, because that's what it really is, you guys. But anyway, she's talking to Brandy, telling her how, you know, how everything is divided. You know, they're not speaking to her and she's not speaking to them, and she would never go somewhere uninvited. And you know how Evelyn has said that she was a plus one, and you know Malaysia didn't like all of that. She's like, this is my town, you're gonna respect me, you know. Just more of the same of her and Brandy co-signing every fucking thing, you know, that she says, you know. So, yeah, she just needs to get rid of the fucking Brandy and I feel like everything would be cool. I don't know. I heard, though, this is what I heard on social media yesterday, that Brandy put up something. I don't know if it's true, because y'all know motherfuckers be lying about shit. But Brandy had put up something like, oh, they begged me and Malaysia to come back. So I'm just wondering, is that true? Because she was saying that it wasn't enough drama on here. They needed us on here. You know, and I get these shows. They are boring and, you know, but they got plenty of drama with this Saniyah girl. I think they're going to have plenty of drama with her. They really don't need Brandy. Malaysia just needs to pick a newer friend that we actually fucking like. That everybody likes. Because most people don't like Brandy. She just throws a lot of people off. So next we got Shaunie and Evelyn and Tami. They are all having drinks at Shaunie's place. And they basically are talking about how they are going to... Evelyn mentions how she's going to confront Jackie about the shit that she was saying about Saniyah being a liability, and she wouldn't fuck with Saniyah like that. But then again, Jackie be all up in her face. And then you got Bonnie Jill tells them about her little talk with Malaysia, how Malaysia was saying that Brandy was at Palm Springs visiting family. Nobody believes that, because all the girls are pretty much saying Evelyn and Tami. Nobody lives in Palm Springs, you know. Nobody black, you know. It's a whole bunch of old retired people, so they're lying, you know. It's not that coincidental that Brandy would be in Palm Springs. The bitch was trying to be messy. And that's pretty much what they talking about. They don't believe shit that Malaysia is saying. And Malaysia just wanted Brandy there, and she should just stick to that. It shouldn't be, you know, all this other bullshit. So anyways, they end up, they are at Saniyah's barbecue now. Jackie is there, Malaysia, Christen, and Hazel is there. And basically, they're talking about dushing. Jackie talking about she squirts pineapple juice through her dush for her coochie. Jackie, you are a nasty bitch. I don't know if you really doing this shit or you just trying to, you know, put on stunts and shows to be entertaining. Jackie has always been like this, you guys, where she says some off-the-wall type shit and all the other girls is looking at her ass like she's fucking crazy. Next, we got Saniyah. She makes up with Christen and apologizes. And Christen is totally receptive to the apology, and I was here for it. I'm glad that these two are going to be getting along, and because I don't like bullying, you guys, very much against it. Very much anybody that has tried to bully my daughter, tried to bully me, you'd be surprised motherfuckers have tried with me, honey, and I don't play that shit, and they soon will find the fuck out that I don't play. Anyways, we got the other ladies, Evelyn and Tami and Bonnie Jill and Shaunie. They all in the car on their way there. And they just talking about they wonder what the tone is going to be when all the rest of the ladies see them. So next they all come in. Malaysia greets them with an insult in her confessional, talking about they look like some old ass singing group. So that's pretty much how that is. And then everybody's hugging, but except for Malaysia. And Evelyn is like, well, you know what? I'm glad she sat there because I didn't want to say hi to her anyways. So anyways, next we got Malaysia. She starts coming for Tami, saying, you know, because Tami has spoke to her, and she's just like, oh, you're speaking today, you didn't speak, you know, at Jackie's party. And, you know, I'm thinking Tami is just like, oh, well, I didn't really even see you at Jackie's party. My thing with the speaking is, Malaysia, you can't come at Tami for not speaking to you when she specifically fucking told you she didn't want to fucking be around Brandy. You were fucking specifically told that, and you did otherwise anyways. So why the fuck would they want to speak to you? Especially Tami. You know what I'm saying? And Shaunie, you know, don't like Brandy. Evelyn is going to follow her friends. You know, and you said you was cool with Evelyn supporting them. So why is it such a big deal that Tami greets you? So I thought that was a little bit ignorant on Malaysia's part. And so next, they end up, her and Tami going back and forth, and Tami pretty much let her know, I told you that I didn't want to be around Brandy, and you brought her anyways, and I took that as, oh, a fuck you, Tami. And then Malaysia was like, oh, well, you know, it wasn't a fuck you, it was just, oh, this is my friend, and she's gonna be around, and she's here, and everything's gonna be okay. Tami was like, well, I don't know why the fuck you thought it would be okay. Shit, I don't like her. You can't be ambushing your friend on me and, you know, having her come places you know damn well she's not invited to. Well, hell, you wasn't invited either. And then Malaysia ends up trying to tell Evelyn, well, I didn't know I wasn't invited. I just found that out, and I would never go anywhere that I'm not invited. I'm not wanted, you know, so it was that whole thing. So next, Tami and Malaysia are going back and forth because I believe Malaysia had mispronounced something saying procreation, some shit. She supports Evelyn's IVF of her, you know, procreating. Tami, you knew what the fuck she was talking about. Y'all know Tammy's ass has to be petty. And she was like, oh, well, you fucked up on the word. Malaysia was like, I don't give a fuck about how I said it. You know how I meant. And then Tami was like, Malaysia, what is it that you want to do? You got something you want to do? And then Malaysia was like, well, what do you want to do? You know, so they just going back and forth. The shit was kind of funny. And it was really funny when Tami was like, I got your number, bitch. And Tami was letting her know, no, I got your motherfucking number. I see how you are. That's what Tami meant. But Malaysia, she didn't catch on. She was like, well, no, I got your number too. I got your email. I got your address. And I'm like, Malaysia, you have to keep up with the shade, girl. She was shading your ass. She was letting you know, I got your number, bitch. I see who you are and how you are, and I'm not going to be fucking with you. That's what that means. I am 31 years old, and I know what that means. Malaysia does come off, you guys, a little bit like a high schooler. It's like she's late with her reads and saying stuff. She held her own, though. I give her that. She did hold her own a little bit. She did. I'm going to have to give her some credit. Because she shot back at the Tami, I got your number too, bitch. So I guess she did end up catching it, but it was late. Anyways, I like what Evelyn said to her. Evelyn was like, listen, the whole weekend was a celebration of my IVF treatment, you know, of things getting better for me. And why would you bring your girl that nobody likes? Why would you let her play herself like that? And I motherfucking gagged. I was here for that comment from my girl Evelyn. Y'all know I'm an Evelyn supporter all the way. I'm not saying she's always right, but that comment was right on time. Because Malaysia, if you know that nobody likes your friend, why the fuck would you bring her anyways? Like, don't do that shit. You know, protect your friend. Don't have her show up places you know she's not invited. Then it got off into some shit where Evelyn was like, well, that's why I'm here, because I ain't think she was going to be here. And then I ain't think you was going to be here. Malaysia, well, why wouldn't we be here? And then, you know, Shawnee was like, oh, well, it has something to do with substance. And then Malaysia, oh, well, I don't have any substance. And this is where I have to interject. Shawnee, what substance do you really bring to the show? Because all you do is instigate and get all these bitches together. And I'm not going to lie, you guys, there's a big difference between Miami and LA. Miami are my girls. I like them better. But Shawnee, you have to stop talking down to these women. These are grown women, and no, they're not as outspoken as you, Tami and Evelyn, but they still have an opinion. So I will be fair, you guys, and say that Shawnee always tries to act like her, Tami, and Evelyn is just so fucking mature against Malaysia and Brandy and whoever else. And that is not the case. All of you motherfuckers can be childish and petty. I think that y'all all need to just get together and stop the bullshit. I'm not saying y'all need to accept Brandy, but let Malaysia have a little friend to make her feel comfortable. Because shit, all of y'all are friends, you, Evelyn, and Tami. So let the girl have a little friend, and, you know, that way she don't feel alone in her circle. And y'all do have to keep in mind, and Shawnee, I know this is your show, but at the same time, keep in mind that y'all are coming on her turf. So they've been here, her and Jackie holding it down. So they need to work that shit out. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this shit up because Evelyn ends up calling out Jackie, because Jackie's like, well, does anybody have a problem with me anyways? Jackie goes batshit crazy on Bonnie Jill's ass, trying to fight her, getting up, coming towards her, saying, don't you ever lie on me, bitch, because Bonnie Jill told everybody that Jackie was saying Saniyah was a liability. And in Jackie's defense, I think Jackie was saying Saniyah was a liability because she was getting drunk. It was basically mainly off of that. That's it.